Okay, so my organization is called SAGE, which stands for Services and Advocacy for LGBT Elders, and their catchphrase, or I forget what it's called, is "We refuse to be invisible." So my concept for this project kind of comes from the word SAGE itself, and I want to know a little bit more about it and how I can connect it to their website and really what, they're going for as an organization. So it means, or the Old English definition of sage means man or woman of profound wisdom. With the trait of wisdom comes the connotation of respect. With age, oftentimes our support systems become smaller and smaller. And actually, something I read on their website is that older elders of this community are 4 times less likely to have children, so they don't have any sort of family separating them, and they're much more likely to live alone and have fewer friends. So with that knowledge, the respect and warmth from friends and family should be something that everybody experiences throughout their lives and continues into their elder years, regardless of sexual orientation or preference. So I really want that feeling of pride in sexuality, but also the pride of wisdom that comes with age to emanate from my website. The next few pages are some examples of how I think I can achieve that. Okay, so simplicity is definitely going to be key in this project. And by simplicity, I mean a basic but sturdy layout with big blocked out spaces for pictures. Mostly pictures, some illustrations, which I'll get to in the next slide. But my thought process behind this is that the allocation of space leaves pockets for me to manipulate and portray pictures showing the emotion and feelings that I want everybody that visits the site to feel as well. Like pictures from events where the community meets up in different respects, or definitely different illustrations. I haven't really thought too far about it yet, but thenewcraftsman.com, which is the example to the right of the page right here, was a really good example of that. So what I was saying, combining illustrations and photos is really essential in my opinion, because a website that uses both of them and incorporates them into the space is what gets across the professional, incredible feeling. So this couple, Tilde.io, their website, they code together, but their website both uses pictures, but like shapes and illustration to put the content into. So like down here they have, not just a picture of them and a name and a description, but they have their name, a picture contained in a circle, but also different icons and such. And right here they have really thorough looking illustrations which combine to the color theme and kind of tie everything together. Speaking of color, I really want to be going with a monochromatic color scheme, just like the website and organization War Child does. They kind of do a red and black, like tones of red. Oops. But I guess that gives you an insight to my colors. My monochromatic colors will come from green, as you could see in the logo starting off the presentation. But these 2 website examples, which I just found on Pinterest, do a really good job of incorporating that green color into not only the accents, but buttons and the illustrations again, into their typography. And that's what I want to do with my greens. I want mostly to use them as an accent, but to show the visitors where they need to click, especially because my user is going to be much older than the typical user. So making green, since green is a nice, distinctive color, I think using that for signal and cue will help the older people know where to click and what to find on the website. Okay, and lastly, my tone for this project, I kind of wanted to combine the 2 from the visual inventory example. So I plan on using both approachable and professional. and playful and whimsical at the same time. So on this slide are a couple different websites, three different websites, which I feel like really combine just everything I was talking about in the previous slides. They use their allocation of space through simplicity and combination of illustration as well as photography is really what I am looking for. Here are some more examples, and this just kind of explains what else I was trying to say on the other page. Combining both tones portrays to the user a friendly organization that is serious about what they do. So it kind of gives you that happy medium, not too serious, but can be taken seriously. All right, well, thank you for coming to my TED Talk, guys. See you on Monday.